What's up, everybody? VSW here. Most of the videos here I do is related to things in WWE, but today I'm going to do it a little different because I just got done finishing this year's Bound for Glory on Impact Wrestling, and man, it was too sweet. It was awesome. I loved it. So now, here it is, my review. To get things started, we got Rich Swann teaming up with the Mac on Lucha Underground, but in Impact, he is Willie Mack to take on Matt Sydal and Ethan Page. The good is that it was a fun match, and Rich Swann and Willie Mack got the win. The ugly is Rich Swann's attempted splash, but hit the mat because the person he tried to splash moved out of the way. But that was a good match, so I give that a 4 out of 5. Next, we have my favorite villain on Impact, my dude, Eli Drake. Yeah, the namer of dummies, taking on the chinless one, James Ellsworth. And boy, did James Ellsworth get a lot of hate. They was like, F you, Ellsworth. But man, they just all hated Ellsworth. They hated the crap out of him. I mean, wow. Wow. But anyway, the good, Eli Drake won. The bad is that it was a really short match. And of all people answering Eli Drake's challenge, it had to be the chinless, no chin music guy. And the only ugly I could find was the no chin music. But the other good is that the monster in this year's Hall of Famer, Abyss, appeared and attacked Eli Drake after the match and put him through a table. So I give that a 2 out of 5. 2 points for the no chin music or Eli Drake winning and Abyss after the match. Next, we have Tessa Blanchard defending the Knockouts Championship against the returning Taya Valkyrie. The good is that it was a really fun match, and Taya Valkyrie gave it her all, but in the end, Tessa Blanchard retained. The bad was that Tessa Blanchard was down and Taya Valkyrie had the match won, but the referee was busy with the apron. And the ugly is a tie between Tessa Blanchard's neck breaker and the code breaker. But overall, it was a good championship match, so I'd give it a 4 out of 5. Next, we have Eddie Edwards taking on his former best friend in Moose. 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 The good is that Eddie won. The bad is that it was a disqualification and it was really, really, really short. The ugly, Moose's kick to Eddie Edwards after the match, even though the hardcore legend and former ECW champion Tommy Dreamer returned and made it a tag team match. And the good about that match was that Double E and Tommy Dreamer won. The ugly was the double powerbomb to Eddie Edwards on the apron after the match. And the gross moment was when Tommy Dreamer drooled water in Eddie Edwards' mouth. That was just nasty. But the tag match was a little better. I give it a 3 out of 5. Next, we had OVE taking on Brian Cage, Phoenix, and Pentagon Jr. in the OVE rules match. The good, OVE won, and the draw, Sami Callihan, became the first man on Impact to pin Brian Cage. The ugly is Insane Cutter onto Phoenix from the turnbuckle. I don't think I have ever seen a cutter like that. That was crazy. But that was a good match, 4 out of 5. Next, we had another good match where the OGs took on LAX in the Concrete Jungle Death Match. During LAX's entrance, there was a rap because earlier in the show, King attacked Conan. And speaking of the rap, if you haven't already, please be sure to check out my Cancer Sucks rap and let me know what you think. I'll put the video on top of the screen if I can. If I can't, I'll just put the link in the description. And if you like it, please share it with your friends and help me get it out there because I hate cancer and it killed my friend. I miss her every day, and may she rest in peace. But back to the match. The good was that LAX won, and it was an awesome match. And Conan returned in the end to put a beating on King. The ugly, the street sleeper. 4 out of 5. Good match. Next, we have Ali going into the realm to face Su Yung and save her friend Kiera. The good is that Ali was successfully able to take out Su Yung and have her out long enough to save Kiera. The ugly was that Ali struck Su Yung and her demons with the axe. The bad was that even though we got to see Rosemary again, Rosemary returned, she remained in the undead realm and sacrificed herself to give Ali and Kiara time to escape. And in the end, Ali sounded like a monster saying, "It's not okay." Can't wait to see what happens next. But overall, that was a good segment, or a good, you know what I'm trying to say. That gets a 3 out of 5. And the main event, Austin Aries defending the World Championship against Johnny Impact. The good is that Johnny Impact won and Taya Valkyrie flipped the bird on Austin. The bad was that Austin Aries attacked Taya, coward, and the ugly, Austin shoving Impact off the ropes. But that was a good championship match. I give that a 4 out of 5. So overall, Bound for Glory gets a 7 out of 10 and a 3.5 out of 5. The best match, either OGs versus LAX in the Concrete Jungle Death match or the OVE Rules match. The worst match, Eddie Edwards versus Moose. It was very short and it was a disqualification. So, worst match without a doubt. But overall, Bound for Glory this year was really good. I enjoyed it. It was awesome. And I can't wait to see what happens in the next pay-per-view. But until then, please give this video a like if you enjoy. Let me know what you think about the pay-per-view. What was your favorite match? What was your least favorite match? And I have to get ready for Raw in a little bit later, but wanted to give you guys my quick review of this year's Bound for Glory. Thumbs up. I loved it. It was really good. This is VSW. I'm a pro wrestling fan for life, and that's the bottom line because VSW said so. And again, please check out my Cancer Sucks rap. If you enjoy, please share with your friends and help me get it out there because cancer sucks and nobody, old or young, big or small, deserves to go through it. Nobody. It killed Jess. It killed my friend. And it's just going after everybody. And I really hate it. Cancer sucks. Cancer sucks. Cancer, I hate you. And if I could, I would delete you from this entire world. I would delete you. But for those who are battling cancer right now, just sing this song to cancer. How Matt Hardy would say it. You'll fade away and classify yourself as obsolete. Obsolete. You'll fade away and classify yourself as obsolete. Obsolete. You'll fade away and classify yourself as obsolete. Obsolete. Because together, cancer, we will delete you. Delete, 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 delete.